All right, John, what would you say was the biggest change for your group from the first period to the second period there?
The first period ending. That was the biggest change. Listen, it's hard to, when you're not in it and to see what the players go through. And it's not just us. It's all the teams. And, we're 3 and 4. You get to the hotel room at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then you got to be in here at 3 for an 5 o'clock game. And it's tough. And, as a coach, you just get to stand there where you know what these guys are going through, and we had to weather it. And, JJ had a tough job back there. He had to face a lot of pucks, and it was huge that he kept it, just as one. And then we got our legs. And so it was, we had obviously had our chances in the second and third. We buried a couple, but, to me, the big thing was JJ kept us in in the first period, and then, we give up a power play goal in the third, and then we take another penalty. And so to me, that was the big turning point for us as we got out of that penalty. The game was 2-2, and then, big-time player made a big-time play.
John, kind of speaking of that, in a game like this, just how, important is it or impressive that, your big-time guys, whether it's Nikita or Brandon, do come through for you in a game like this where maybe it wasn't?
Well, that's why every team's got a couple, players that are, outstanding, elite, and, we happen to have a couple of them. And when he was really fortunate to put himself in a position where he was in all alone, and he did what he does. And so, but it was, it's hard to explain because as a team, you're grinding and grinding and grinding, and you're looking for somebody to make a play, and we've just watched Cooch do it time and time again.
Just one more.
Yeah, one.
You guys are able to take the 2-1 lead, and then they come back and tie it. Just after, the work of being able to come back and take that lead, just how important was it to not let it just flip all the way back the other way?
As I said earlier, that second penalty kill in the third was a big one, because if we go from, down 2-1 or up 2-1 to down 3-2 on 2 penalties, it would have been tough for us. So as you can see, when game's tied, it's 2-2 in the last 10 minutes, both teams amped it up, and, fortunately for us, we were able to